That is talent.
Thank you.
What's your talent, William?
Singing.
Singing? Are you sure?
Yeah.
What kind of phone do you have today? Are you using the Dixie cups?
I'm just calling home.
Okay, that's great, William.
That's what they call it.
That's what they call it. Okay, that's great.
All right, John.
So anyway, the Diamond Dallas Page, pretty famous. And so yesterday I told you, Lenny, I got the whole DDP yoga, the whole kit and caboodle in the mail. And,
yeah.
I got the.
Hey, shut him off.
Yeah. All right, William. You're not
done irritating me.
Think of what you're going to say, William, and you got to speak up.
Happening.
Yeah. Okay, William. Thank you.
What's happening?
Yeah, that's what's happening.
No. Verbs. That's what's happening.
That's what's happening, yeah.
Volume
and verbs, William. Yeah. Volume and verbs.
All right. No, please continue, John.
So I get the DVDs. It comes with it actually comes with like 6 DVDs.
Wow.
And a poster with like all the poses, all the different yoga positions, I guess you call them. And a whole book on kind of, I guess, I haven't read it yet, but kind of, I guess, how to do it. It talks about the yoga. It's a lot of words and stuff, so I haven't really read it yet.
I just looked at the pictures.
I kind of just looked at the picture. I threw the first disc in and give it a try. And the first exercise was breathing. And so far, I'm this is ezy.
You got that?
You lay down, yeah. You lay down. It's not your everyday breathing, but it's still I could keep up with it pretty well. I lay down on the floor, and you kind of just breathe in and out. You start you like a count of 5, and you inhale for a count of 5, and you exhale for a count of 5. Just to kind of control your breath, and then he goes on and he goes up to 10, and he says he can go up to 60, breathing in and breathing out. I'm like, well, that's pretty impressive. And you kind of, I guess you're supposed to work your way up to that. And then we went to the next thing was you try your first position. He kind of tells you how to do your legs. And basically what he's doing is you're basically contracting all your muscles and doing like some movements. And I'll tell you, I was only doing it for a few minutes, and I broke some sweat.
All right, so you're keeping a diary?
Not yet. That was just kind of like the tryout.
It
was just the initial, just like when you get something, you kind of just whip it open and start playing before you actually kind of get into and figure out what you're really supposed to be doing.
Right.
And
you got your wife and kids doing this too?
Not yet, but they. I think we're all going to give it a try. I'm doing it.
Tell your parents yet?
No, not yet.
All right.
It's slowly immediate family, and then you kind of branch out until you're completely out with it.
Okay.
And so I'm going to try it. I got to do I want to take my measurements and maybe take like pictures. I don't think I want to do movies, but just a picture so I can kind of the before and after, or before, during, and maybe next week after when I'm done, and see what happens.
I think you'd want to forget how disgusting a fat body you used to be.
I know, that's what I'm thinking, but that's why you don't show the before pictures until you have after ones.
Oh man, yeah, after.
Yeah, because you don't want to just show here's the before, and then there isn't much of a change.
Oh,
because it's just one big disappointment. But if you have a before, it's not so good. And then you have a wow, amazing after. It's like, wow, look what that's amazing. That's sure it looked really bad to begin with, but now look at me.
Just marginally bad.
Marginally bad. No, I'm not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do okay.
Cool. Well, you know what? When you do it, I mean, you gotta get it, because I know. I deserve part of it. I think I deserve. Well, I mean, you did book them. And you do most of the work on here, so. Yeah. Ooh, JC wants to know if you can yoga your grundle.
My grundle. No, grundle. Is that the area between?
No, that's the beans and franks.
No, not the beans and franks. Oh, the grundle is the beans and franks.
That's just the whole area.
Okay. Can you yoga it?
I don't know. He wants to know if it helps it.
Penis
if it
push-ups?
helps. I don't know. He's talking about size. I think it just does width, not length, JC.
Yeah, you can probably tie a weight to it or something. That might help you out. I don't know. Ask your dad. He should know. He made it.
Now, I guess I'm going to be stuck doing the jazzercise then, right? So I know it's kind of JC, kind of we need to dress up in the 1980s workout clothes, and that's kind of made me think jazzercise is probably or belly dance.
Yeah, we may get. He's asking for a video on YouTube. I thought you could see me. Why would you need a video on YouTube? Something's not panning out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we may do a video. We've been talking about putting videos on YouTube. I think you're going to be moving
towards your ultimate goal, self-filleting.
Self-filleting?
Yeah. That's what it's called.
Exercise. What's that mean? Is that
when you just... Let's break down the...
Is that just when you're just full of yourself and you're...
Full of yourself, yes.
Okay. I can see us getting...
You could break down the... Is it your ultimate goal for the... Jesus under... So is your... Okay. You don't know what that word is.
I don't even remember what you said.
Self-filleting.
Self-filleting, yeah, I get you.
Okay, is that your ultimate goal?
Now, swallow your own Frank? No, I don't.
See, JC. That's why he was laughing. JC knows what.
I did not. Oh. I wasn't hearing the pronunciation as
you've got little to no vocabulary. You need to have a show.
No, I was
have a show with Mike Showbelly. Michael Show.
No, I wasn't.
Talk about emphasis and.
I wasn't hearing you correctly. I was not hearing what you were saying.
You didn't want to hear what I was saying.
I would not have wanted to hear what you were saying.
Can't handle the truth.
I thought it was like some one word you had made up. And it was actually I'm like, what is sulfulating? What the hell is sulfulating?
Sulfulating.
Yes.
Okay, I get it now.
Yes, had you come up from underwater with your holding your nose, I would have understood what you had said.
You know, sometimes I do put in on those nasal strips. You know that
they help?
No, not really. No. They actually they don't make me sound any different on the show because I've done shows with them on without telling anybody. but they do help the air go in your nose holes. I mean, it's really awesome.
They help you breathe better.
Yeah. So I would.
But no, I will not be attempting any self-filleting.
Okay.
No. No sense in me doing all the work.
Yeah, good point.
Oh boy. Yeah, you should probably turn off your radio now, William. It's gotten too dirty for you.
So, anyways.
So back to the clean yoga.
Mm-hmm.
It's we'll keep us posted, and Diamond Dallas is going to give us. He's going to be calling back in periodically to check up on me and.
Yeah, because he sent you. That's a pricey little gift he sent you.
That was worth some bucks if you were to buy it in online or
in stores or
in stores if they had it in stores. I think it's just available online, but it was a very generous offer to.
Well, I expect you to do it. Work out hard.
I'm gonna be pumped up. There'll be no self-lighting, as you say.
Mm-hmm.
And although I did do, I tried out a position.
Right.
Just to confirm that could not happen at this point. Where you have to kind of bend down and touch your toes and bend your. Basically, he did a girl demonstrate, and she bended down. And I guess when she started it out, she couldn't touch her toes or anything. But then during the demonstration, as she was showing the different positions, she actually bent down and touched her head to her knees.
Ooh.
Which I cannot do.
Nah.
Yeah, maybe if I cut off my leg, I could probably touch it. That's about the only way I could do it. Yeah. So.
Right.
So apparently, I don't know. By the end of next week, I'll be able to do that.
Oh, cool.
Really.
Well, it sounds like it starts off slow.
Yeah, it does. It starts off with the they call it the Diamond Dozen. And it's 13 different.
Whoa! That's wow.
Well, he said he was never good at math. That's why it's 13. The baker diamond dozen.
He's a baker. He's a baker.
That's right. But I haven't gotten through them all. I did the first 3 or 4, trying them out and kind of getting them down. And then we'll when I get started, I'll get going. But there's 6 of them, so it gets. I can't imagine what the 6th DVD is. It's probably be flying or something. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, he'll be doing that tantric yoga with Paige. I guess is probably number 6 is.
Yeah, and I got ordered today. I ordered one of those heart monitors.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a singlet or a unitard.
No, he said you don't have to wear that stuff. Remember, I specifically asked him if you had to get any of that stuff. He said no, you can buy a mat if you want to, but you don't have to buy anything.
Other than my DVD.
My DVD, which he sent me for free. And
that's awesome. Dude, that's still super awesome.
Yeah, that is. And we'll promote that. And all you kids, William, talk to your parents and get them to order the DDP Yoga. And then
Diamond Dallas Page Yoga.
DDP Yoga, that's what it's called. I called it Diamond Dallas Page Yoga, and he did not care for that. Much like when you refer to it as Power Yoga, he did not care for that either. It's DDP Yoga. Okay. It really isn't yoga. It's not... it's kind of yoga, but it's not, you're not like posing and humming and thinking and stuff.
Right. Well, that's the thing I dig about that, and I kind of was always wanted something like that, where it's not like just transcendental meditation type stuff, and you're not doing this hippie stuff and Swami.
Yeah, and he's not wearing the pants where there's junk is showing or anything like that. He's wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
He's not doing the
he's not doing
John Travolta and Staying Alive.
No Staying Alive stuff. None of the
no headbands required. What about headbands? What if you want to wear a headband?
He said you should wear a headband because of the sweat, because you'll sweat a lot. You should wear a headband, but none of that. None of the big package with what was that White Nights or whatever that dance movie was, and none of that stuff.
Oh, with Gregory Hines and Mikhail Baryshnikov.
Yeah, none of that with the big package thing. Poking out in your eye and everything. None of that. Nothing no distractors in this one. It's just
awesome.
It's you and DDP. And his,
all DDP.
All DDP. No Olivia Newton-John. Just DDP. He's got a couple of friends that come in and help him.
Oh yeah. Wrestlers?
No. These are just regular people. It looks like just regulars.
Yeah. You hear about the funny thing about Olivia Newton-John? Her husband pretended to kill himself to get away from her.
I did not hear that. No.
No, yeah, he's alive. He faked his death. He faked that like he went overboard on a cruise line, and he was living somewhere and said, "Quit looking for me."
I didn't even know he was.
Yeah, he was missing.
I didn't know she was married. First of all, and I didn't know he was missing.
He's missing for like 2 years.
Well, she's kind of been. She's not really like a public figure these days.
Right, but she was like, it was a public figure that her husband was missing.
I guess
and she thought something bad happened to him. And he was like, stop it. Stop it.
The only bad thing that happened to him was her, I guess, huh?
Right. He was like...
He was unhappily married, as Jesus says.
Oh, my goodness.
That's putting it mildly.
I guess you got to fake your own death. I see, no less. I mean, you got to kind of...
Well, you wanted it to be realistic.
Just like a certain friend of ours who shall remain nameless.
Oh, yeah. Well, he wasn't really faking. He was just running away.
Oh, yeah. You jump off of a ship.
Yeah, I mean, if everybody's watching it, it's... Yeah.
Yeah. He said he almost died.
From what? From the impact?
No. He said he was in the wash of the
almost got sucked in?
Ship. Yeah, no. He didn't almost get sucked in.
He said overcome.
He felt like he was going to drown because the water was so clear. Every time our friend jumped off the back of a very famous
acquaintance. Acquaintance.
And he.
This was a carrier, right?
Yeah.
So when you jump off the carrier, we're not talking. You're jumping 5 feet into the water.
And it's not off the flight deck, but there's a deck below there.
You were like, what are you, 30, 40 feet in the air?
I've never been on the back of this aircraft carrier, but I imagine it's pretty high.
Yeah, it's a long way up.
But you're jumping into where the screws are, and they weren't going super fast, but
still not safe.
It's not a good thing.
Don't try that at home with your own aircraft carrier. It's very dangerous.
Yes.
I think we lost William.
I think it's time for him to go to bed.
Yeah, and Chill Billy. Just Jesus now.
A Canadian time zone, you know.
Yeah.